Hello, welcome. This is 60 Yard Box. Welcome to the Premier League preview. That's every Saturday there's a new Premier League game, and we're just previewing the Premier League games for the week. And this is week game day 23. There's a lot of games we played as well in the league. So we're just going to be looking at that. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Premier League preview week 23. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and all that good stuff. You're welcome to the Premier League preview. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And let's get into it quickly. We're going to go straight into the preview. Games coming thick and fast. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we want to get to 200 subscribers. We're only about 40 something away. I think we're about 38 or 48 subscribers away to get to 100 subscribers. Really appreciate if you can do that for us. If you're watching, please subscribe, like, share, all that kind of stuff. And let's get into it quickly. Game day 23, West Ham taking on Chelsea. That's going to be the early kickoff on Saturday, about lunchtime Saturday. And coming into these games, both sides are not doing great, although they are not doing that well. Chelsea, we're going to look at West Ham first. West Ham, I think they've just picked up a couple of points from West Ham from Newcastle last week, and they are looking at Chelsea. So we look at Chelsea. They played a goalless draw with Fulham last week. Let's do West Ham first. West Ham 17th in the table compared to last season where they were doing really well in the Europa League and in all the competitions. This season it's been kind of different. It's been a struggle. They're just above the relegation zone. Picked up a point last week at Newcastle, which is a tough place to go the St. James's Park. So this one coming into this game, I think West Ham, I've got a feeling West Ham have a little bit of an edge the way they're playing that game. They played really well. Chelsea against Fulham ended goalless as well. Chelsea are ninth in the table, are really struggling this season. They are on 30 points, and they need to kick off their season as soon as possible. We've been saying it for quite a while. I think they need to pick up their season as soon as possible, and this will be a better game. It's going to be a very tough game. Both sides don't like each other, as we all know. There's a big rivalry there between West Ham and Chelsea. So for this one, West Ham are playing at home. I think I'm going to go for a draw because West Ham are not flying. They are not, I don't even know what to say. They are not. It's not like they're flying, but they're not playing bad as well. So I can see this being a draw. Chelsea have to get their big players, all the money they spent and everything. I hate talking about money every single time when you talk about Chelsea. I think for me, it's just all about getting this player to gel, taking away the money factor. I think it's just trying to get the players to gel. And I think that's what the problem, that's the key thing for Chelsea into this game. So going to go for a draw, 1-1. In that one, and then we go on to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Fulham taking on Forest. This one is going to be a very tough game. For Forest doing really well as well. They've just come. They won their last game against Leeds, which I don't think they deserve, to be honest. And they're doing really well. Fulham are higher in the table than Forest. This one, I think I'm going to give Fulham the win. 1-0 Fulham. Mitrovic with the goal. I'm predicting. We got Leicester, City, Tottenham. That's another 3 o'clock tomorrow. That's the game we'll be doing with our 3 o'clock live games on Saturday, watch alongs. So we'll be doing that one from 2:50 or 2:45. Make sure you join me for that one. This one, I think Tottenham coming into this off the back of a big win against City. Loads of confidence coming into this one. Leicester to a big victory at Villa. So these are two teams banging confidence. I think the quality, I think Tottenham just have a little bit of quality more. That this game always produces goals. I remember last season when before it was 3-2 at Tottenham, I think it was 4-2 last season and earlier in the season as well. So this one is goals are going to go maybe 3-1 to Tottenham or 3-2. There's going to also going to be big goals in this one. But I just fancy Tottenham with quality of Harry Kane, Son up top, Richarlison and all that quality that Tottenham have. I think I'm going to back Tottenham to get a victory in this one. So I'm going to say 3-2 or 4-2 or 2-2 or something. But I think Tottenham will win this game. Against Leicester City. They'll be going to the league leaders, Arsenal, Brentford, taking on Brentford at the Emirates. This is going to be a tough game for Arsenal after losing last week. You want to know if you've got the metals, if you've got the minerals. This is the game that you want to come into and try and get a victory and get a win. It's going to be tough. Brentford are a good side. I saw them last week as well. When they beat Southampton, they're physical, very solid unit. Brentford, everyone knows what they're doing. Coach very well. This is a tough game for Arsenal. For me, Arsenal have to play really, really, really well to win this game. They have to be at their best to win this game. I'm looking at this as a draw. I'm going to say a draw, or maybe even a Brentford win, because I just think Arsenal. I think they have to play well to win this game, and there's going to be a little bit of pressure at home as well to win. They can win it. Arsenal can win. I'm not going to rule it out. They can come out and just blow Brentford away like they did in the first meeting at the community stadium in Brentford. But for this one, I think it's going to be tough. I think a draw would be this one. I think I'll go for 1-1, or maybe even a Brentford win, because I just got that feeling that Arsenal. Brentford will just be a little bit more, compact, no space for Arsenal to play into. And I think they learned their lesson from their first meeting. And I think Brentford will be out for revenge as well. And I think that they've got the big boys up top, man. And I think Arsenal might just struggle. But yeah, I'm gonna go for maybe 1-1 in this one, or. But my mind is telling me Brentford will pull off a result in this. So I'm going to go for 2-1 to Brentford in that one. Crystal Palace, Brighton, as in another 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. Two sides, Brentford, Brighton are playing really well. Brighton are doing really well in the table. I think they are 6 behind Tottenham on the table. Really, really playing well, scoring loads of goals. Palace, they've got losing last week to United, which was a bit of a shame. They are in 12th position. They came back into that game, trying to get on the score sheet. They got a goal, and then I think it was just a bit too late for them to really do anything in that one. It's going to be tough, but I can see this one being a draw as well. I think Brighton might as well win it because they're playing a lot more defensive, offensive football now. They're scoring goals compared to when they were under Potter. So I can see them getting a victory in that one, 2-1 to Brighton. Southampton Wolves. This is another game. Southampton have to bounce back. I don't know, after what the manager was saying in midweek. Hopefully the players will still be behind him, but I can see Wolves getting a lot of confidence from beating Liverpool last week. Football is all about confidence, I think, and I think Wolves will win this one by 2-1. Southampton are bottom of the table. Wolves are moving up the table a little bit, and I can see them winning this by 2-1. Then we go to Bournemouth and Newcastle at Vitality Stadium. This one, Bournemouth, they're struggling. I think they're in the bottom 3 as well. Newcastle 4th on the table, a point above us, Tottenham. I think Newcastle should be winning this. Anything but victory will be a bad result. Eddie Howe going back to his former club. Just with Newcastle, the goals are the problem for them, and I think they will. With Wilson up top, I think they will definitely beat Bournemouth by 2-0. Wilson going back to his former club as well. And then we have Leeds United taking on Manchester United. Rerun of the midweek game where Leeds played really well. They got lost a couple of towards the end of the game. They were a little bit erratic, throwing, defending really with no composure. I think they could have won that game if they had a little bit more composure. Leeds are just above the relegation zone. Manchester United are in third the table. I think this one might be different. I think United must have learned their lesson, but that midfield is the problem. I think McKennie and Tyler in midfield for Leeds might just be. I think they just have a little bit more now, more legs than the United midfield. But yeah, this is a Sunday kickoff at 2 o'clock, and I think this one might be another draw. Just Manchester United just winning it. But if Leeds can get their act together, I think they can win this game. But defensively, from what I saw in their last game against United, they're just a little bit rash. You get people just clearing the ball. It's like watching under 5s or under 12 or under 10 football. That people just clearing the ball everywhere. Just panicking and. They just need to be a little bit calm. They're going to have the fans behind them. They just need to be calm, and I think they can get a victory. But I can see it being another draw. City against Villa. This is a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. City are going to be at home. Fans are going to be very, very, on their side. This one I can only see. I don't think City will be dropping points in this one. I see City winning this by 3-0. I think they're gonna get some of their players back, like Diaz back in defense. I think once he comes in, I think they're gonna be a little bit more solid. After that loss to Tottenham, Villa losing to Leicester in the last game. I think City. I remember Villa giving City a hard game towards the end of last season. City coming back to win 3-2 or 4-2 or something like that. Villa were leading 2-0 at some point. But this one, I think City will win this by 3-0. Liverpool, Everton, this is a Merseyside derby. That's the game of the weekend. And I think this one is going to be a Monday as well. It's going to be tough for Liverpool. But at home, Liverpool are always strong at home. And I think they will just about winning 2-1 to Liverpool. I would say Everton resurgence now with the new manager Sean Dyche. He knows how to. They're going to set up, play simple, go long, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very, very tough for Everton, for Liverpool. And but I can see Liverpool winning. I'll see Liverpool winning this by 2-1. Mohamed Salah to get back on the score and Sheikh Gakpo to get the other one. And that's the predictions for the week as we're looking at the preview of the games over this weekend. That's how I see it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing watch-alongs over the weekend, so make sure you join me for those ones as well. This is the Premier League preview, the football show, game day 23. Promises to be loads of goals. We'll be on Saturday. Join me for the live watch-along Tottenham, Newcastle, 3 p.m. live. We'll be looking at all the other games as well on that day. Monday, doing the Merseyside derby as well. Liverpool, Everton, that will be on Monday. We'll be doing that one. And on Sunday, we don't know which game we'll be doing yet, but we should be doing another game on Sunday. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you over this weekend. We'll be diving into the Italian League as well. Looking to do a game in the Italian League as well. So just make sure you set your notifications for all the games we'll be doing. Watch out for the podcast coming very soon, Footy Mad podcast, where we'll be talking about everything football. And look out for all the other good stuff. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share. We welcome any comment, criticisms, anything, likes, dislikes. We welcome everything on board. And this is the 6-yard box. Make sure you keep your notifications, and so you can get updates or get videos when we do upload. videos. Thank you very much. This is the football show, and we're looking forward to another weekend of great football. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless.